let's begin today's session of yoga with a very simple thought about change and how change is a very important part of yoga itself as a process. So through every session of yoga, you will see that there will be change in your pace of doing yoga, how much you stretch yourself, and that's totally fine. It might seem a little bit of discomfort, or it might bring in a little bit of restlessness in you, but there is immense power and strength in looking at the longer benefits of yoga and going through each of these changes, thinking of it as a positive thing towards the practice. So if there's a change in sequence, if there's a change in the way you do some pose, just make sure that you don't do it wrong, but you can modify poses. You can you will see that some days your body is able to do more and some days it's able to do less, and that's totally fine. That is what that is what balancing is all about, and change is an important part of the process. Change brings progress. It makes you stronger, so never mind that and look at it as a very positive thing towards the exercise. With that, let's get right into the yoga poses. So let's come to a comfortable seat, shoulders widely stretched. Let's take a couple of 7-second breaths. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Drop your chin into your chest and reset your head. Neutral tabletop position. Shoulders above your wrists. Hips above your knees. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Look down, round your spine. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Round your spine. Look down. Inhale. Exhale and get into downward facing dog. Make sure that your hips are really high. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, drop it over your left. Flex your toes as much as possible. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop it in between your palms. Now drop your left knee, inhale, point your toes, come to a crescent lunge pose or the Janani asana. Inhale, exhale, frame your right foot, lift your left knee up. Inhale, bring your left foot a couple of inches forward, bend downwards, straighten both the feet. This is the pyramid pose. Look ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your weight forward and drop your left foot behind, just the way you came into the pose. Inhale. Bring your right foot next to your left. Come to a plank pose. Exhale. Bring your entire body down to the mat. Inhale. Push the mat up. Cobra pose. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, drop it over your right hip. Flex your toes. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop it between your hands. Immediately drop your right knee down. Frame your head with your hands. Come to a crescent lunge pose. Your entire torso should face in front. Inhale. Exhale, frame your left foot. Lift your right knee up. Inhale, bring it about a couple of inches forward. Straighten both the legs. Look in front. Inhale, pyramid pose. Exhale. Bring your right foot back again. Inhale. Bring your left foot next to your right. Exhale. Go all the way down. Inhale. Cobra pose. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Warrior one. Both the feet need to be firmly planted on the mat. Try to get into the deep lunge. Balance the weight on both the feet. Look straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Come to warrior two. Inhale. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, go straight into triangle pose. Go all the way to the front and then drop your right hand to your shin or foot, wherever your hand reaches. You can also use a block if you need. Inhale, bring your left hand over your head. Exhale, turn completely over. Make sure your feet are parallel and come to a wide-legged forward fold. Let your head drop heavy. Both the legs need to be straight, no bend in the knees. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down in the form of a prayer. Inhale, come to a warrior two to the back of the mat. So the left leg bends. Exhale. Inhale, come to peaceful warrior. Exhale, go straight into triangle pose to the other side. Drop your left hand on your foot or your shin or on the floor or on a block. Gaze up to the right thumb. Try to stretch your right hand up as much as possible. Inhale, bring your right hand over your head. Exhale, make it a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot. Inhale, come to plank pose. Exhale, go all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the other side, inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop it in front, make it into a warrior one. Deep lunge, both feet on the mat. Weight equally balanced on both feet. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. To the front of the mat and the left leg bends. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Stretch as much as possible. Exhale, go straight into triangle pose to the front of the mat. This time, the left hand comes on the foot. Gaze up to the right thumb. Inhale, right hand over your head. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Straighten both the legs. Parallel feet. Head drops heavy. Hands on the floor or the mat. Inhale, look up. Halfway lift. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You can have a slight bend in the elbows if you need. Inhale. Come to a high prayer. Exhale. Drop the prayer in front of your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Come to warrior two to the back of the mat. Right leg bends. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Gaze up to the left thumb. Inhale, hand above your head, left hand above your head. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Make sure that the feet are parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your left foot. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, go all the way down. Point your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, let's drop the knees to the edges of the mat. Point your toes, come to a child's pose. Set your seat to your heels. Push the mat forward with the force of your hands. Inhale, come to neutral tabletop position. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and go to downward facing dog. Now let's do the chair pose. That's the new pose for today. So bring your toes, make sure that your big toes touch in the downward facing dog pose. Now walk your feet about an inch forward. Lift your head up, look ahead, inhale, and then you can either hop or you can step forward to the front of the mat like this. So you need to bend your knees, inhale, and then slowly get into the chair pose. So you push your hips backward, take your navel inside. Your shoulders should be by the ears stretched. It shouldn't be covering your ears like this. It should be wide and stretched. Gaze should be slightly to the top. And try to go as low as possible. And in this pose, make sure that you're able to keep your toes afloat. That is, that you're putting all your weight on the heels. So inhale, exhale, drop your hands to the front. Take a standing fold. You can keep your feet spaced out about hips distance. Inhale, high prayer. Exhale, come back to forward fold. Inhale, one foot behind. Exhale, another foot behind. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, go all the way down. Point your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Keep your hands on your lap. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Slowly open your eyes. That's all for today. So we did the chair pose, which really helps the hips and the lower body, and it helps also get some level of balance for the body. So it's again going to change the way you do the poses, in the sense that You might be able to go deeper in the lunges because now you are really using your hips and lower body a lot more. So embrace that change and make sure that change can be in either direction, positive or less positive. So it's going to help in the part of the process as a whole. So trust the change, trust the process, and the growth will come. So thank you for joining me for today's session. See you in the next one.